Have you ever felt completely lost on how to defend Clubhouse? And no matter what you do, all your plays end up like this? Well, in today's video, my friends and I are going to show you a Clubhouse defensive guide so you can have game sense to make plays like this. Stop. Dead. Dead.
What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options. I can pass that bitch like Stockton. Just joshing. I'm spending this holiday locked in. My body got rid of them toxins. Sports in the top 10.
So first in gym bedroom. Pedals go on the strip wall. We run first. Church.
Well secured.
Perfectly in unison. Rotate goes.
Loading mag!
Reinforce the middle one. Then head holes there usually. And
10 seconds remaining.
Crouch head rotation. This is
Down to
important
5
because
seconds.
you can stand here and peek the hatch without them really getting an angle on you.
On bombs. On
You
4
go
has it
holes
as user.
Here. Let me just set it up.
Here, over here, this way.
One sec.
Oh, never
I'll
mind.
run over to you. Just reinforce it.
Wall is reinforced!
And then over here is dirt. Well, this is tunnel, but it's dirt. And there's 2 reinforcements here. This wall and this wall. They both get reinforced. And don't electrify this wall typically because it'll just get it'll get shot off or like otherwise dealt with pretty easily. It's a waste of utilities. Leave this basically unattended and just barricade this off and then at crouch height put a Goyo so they can't crouch spam you.
This spot right
Like
here is called AKs, and right here is called K9. This zone is K9. Then we have box 1, box 2, and box 3.
And then we have lockers here, or like, yeah, this is lockers. That's main stairs right here in the 3. This is main.
Reloading!
And then for the hatches, moto hatch, and this is blue hatch. This is new blue. And it's right here is secret. This is the secret window, and this is also a spawn peak.
See deep into kennels. They come up here.
Magazine!
This zone
Moving
here
right along.
is called pit. So if you hear a pit call out or swamp, if you hear swamp, is also called pit or swamp. So along to those hatches that we were talking about earlier. This one,
Yeah.
since you can see we have 3 remaining reinforcements, it's going to be used on all the hatches.
So that's the first hatch. And then over here. And then finally, once this hatch is reinforced,
Good that I already did it.
where does the Valk cam go?
I usually put it up in this corner here because they don't look there. Or like hiding in this shit here.
Go here where I am. There you go. They
Sort
can't.
of, yeah.
They can't really see that. Like as you can see here, when it's not active, if you get off the cam,
Oh, you can see through it. Wow.
I can't see it very well. But once
You
you
can't
get on
see
it,
it,
you
really.
can see it. You can't really see it,
Yeah.
but I'm on it and I can see everything.
You always want main stairs utility. So like either in a Rooney gate covering this or a Goyo, because you can play from these head holes here and you can shoot the Goyos one at a time as they come down from main. And that will delay them for a total of 1 minute because the Goyos go for 30 seconds. But you kind of want to barricade the blue door and put once again another crouch height Goyo.
A couple important callouts to remember are definitely this hallway here. As you get down main stairs, right? Remember this is main stairs on the 1 ping. This 3 ping hallway, everything up here, that's called long hall because it's longer than this hall, which is called short.
This is church right here.
And we call this long desk or long table. This is called blue box. This zone right here.
Over
This
here?
is half wall.
Over here, this is oil. If they're in this zone, this is oil.
Down here with a shotgun, you hear them drop. Free kill. So first
Okay,
off, most important thing is only 1 wall between the sites that's reinforced. Unlike everything else, it's just this wall.
Wall reinforced!
Rotate here, and then feet holes all the way across this wall. So that's our setup for that part of the map. We're gonna reinforce this, the bathroom wall, the right side of the bathroom wall. And then a multiple
Down to
rotate
10 seconds.
into bathroom.
This breach is called Jacuzzi Breach.
Keep an eye out for
Always
Op
want to
4
get
attempting
this,
to defuse
and
your
if you
bomb.
have electrification, electrify it. It also makes it much harder for them to impact EMP, because if they hit the wall here, it does not reach the claw, which is over here.
The whole strategy here, in order
spotted
to
by
get the
hostiles,
Jacuzzi
fall
Breach as an
back.
attacker, they can't shoot the Cade Claw, but let's say Cade's banned, and they have a bandit who's tricking here, someone is going to camp this window, waiting to shoot the bandit, go into the wall. So, the reason why we have castled is because he castles this, then he castles this, to protect that bandit from tricking. So if they're not smart with the utility, bandit's gonna sit here tricking all day.
Here, we reinforce this wall, and then we make a rotate into logistics office right here.
This is where your third castle should be put. Onto the master window. Another reinforcement that we're going to do is this one here.
This wall leads directly to the outside, and also that claw is virtually invisible.
Another thing that Cade did that's really important. We have this here. A lot of new players will reinforce this wall. You don't want that because then you're not able to contest all the way over here. They are not meant for this peak, from master into cache. What we ideally want is a player inside of cache. Ideally Cade and Castle. So Castle can use his fourth and final barricade here to extend successfully into cache and hold this zone down. This is what the head holes are for. There's a tiny pixel from this hole into what we call highway. All the way to highway.
Spotted.
Come on over here. You also want to put a beeper, like right here, right on this brick here. You also, as part of your extension, can come on over here. I like to shoot out this bottom part of this window here on this side, and you can see all the way into highway.
We have 2 reinforcements left. You're probably wondering where those go. One goes next to the rotate here.
Last but certainly not least,
Yes.
By
These are
hostiles,
some
fall
great
back.
Batman traps. If you put 2 here as low as possible, they always hit them. You can come over here if you're a Capcan and put your traps up against this wall right here. These cabinets actually on the ground, and they never see this either.
another great spot for Capcans is over here. It's the same idea, but you put them low on this
Yeah,
wall
that's
here.
great.
They somehow kill whoever's here. Chances are they are not going to see this one right here. You have top main over here, where I'm standing. This is top main. This is middle main. And then finally, you have
Bottom man. This is mid plat or upper plat, and this is lower plat. So you'll probably hear someone say mid main platform. That's right here. This is the platform, and then lower main. They're coming down main on lower plat. That's them right here. This hall, once again, short hall. This hall, long hall. This is called logistics office, or logi. You'll hear players call it logi. I know there are 2 desks here, but nobody plays here because they're gonna get shot from the hash. So logi desk is on this ping, behind here. People will play here, they'll go prone and be little rats. They will rat here, and hold this little stupid pixel between these bars, and shoot you while they're on the roof. This zone is called Gold Vault, but everybody calls it Gold. You see the bottom of the screen says Secret Stash? Yeah, no one calls it that. They'll call it Secret or Gold. This is called Red. This zone here. Over here in construction, we'll call Con. And you can notice, if I'm walking forward, you can hear boop, boop, boop. Like, ready? But when I walk on the tarps, it's gonna crunch, like ch. If you
Ooh,
hear
it's
that,
very
you can give a
quiet,
call
yeah.
out to people and say they're on tarps, so people can pre-fire this a little bit better.
This is cash room. This is cash desk. This over here is top red. This staircase is top red. The same thing mid plat red, red plat. That's this area right here. This site over here on the 3 ping is called bedroom. This is bedroom. And this site is gym. So B-bomb is gym, and this is bedroom. Then over here is bathroom. You can say if someone's ratting in this area right here, this is called showers. If you say in shower, it's this area right here.
This callout's called mattress. So if you hear someone playing mattress, this is what they're talking about. They're not talking about this. This is called bed.
This is bed. This is where you go to take a nap after you've won the round.
neat thing you can do is if they're pressing gym, drop gym hatch, come down to billiards, play back here. And you can see a little tiny pixel as they vault up here. As he vaults in, one tap to the head. Ready? I'm gonna do it. Dead. The most fun spawn peek that you can do on this map is opening this up at 3 seconds, count to 2, you're gonna run to here, you're gonna run, and you can see all the way in the construction spot. They're just gonna spam that. If they're not there, they can't kill you, and if they're there, they're dead.
And for those of you useless warden mains, you can punch out this window, and you can spawn peek construction.
Reloading.
This is called CC Cash Room. A chassis and cache, B chassis and CC. We're gonna start with setup for cache. You see Captain here? Reinforcing construction wall. We're also gonna reinforce this construction wall, and this hatch gets popped.
Now also over here, you put
new head holes here, and then eye holes here. This is so that way we can see all the way into rafters from on top of here. Most people coming up rafters don't clear it with their crosshair.
Swapping mag.
That's 3 picks.
You also reinforce this wall here, and head holes across this wall here.
This is imperative that you get this breach. Don't remember anything else from this. This is the breach you need.
If Bandit is tricking this and you're playing castle, you can castle off this doorway right here, and critically, this window right here. Because Bandit can get shot if an attacker is playing outside of this window here. See? Bandit is in deep shit. They can just throw nades, they can fuck the Bandit over here if you don't protect him. It gives Bandit a chance to rotate away if this window gets destroyed, so you give him an extra layer of protection.
Just keep it in mind, when you're tricking, you want to try to trick in the middle of the wall. That way you're closest to both sides so you know which way it's going. And also you're not exposed as much to the window.
These garage walls, they get reinforced, all of them.
We have one last reinforcement in our pocket here, which goes right here. This is called bottom garage. This is called B1 or bike 1. This is called B2 or bike 2. This is called swamp or pit. You see each panel? This panel right here, that's R1, short for Raptors 1. This panel here, R2, short for Raptors 2. This part, it's a 90-degree angle, 3 ping, that's called R90. And this last big panel, R4. Remember, when we're calling things, we always start left to right. Walking over to cache. This is called cache desk, big box, green box, or some people call it drug because there's coke on it.
If they say server, this is what they mean. So servers, like, they'll usually, that means that a defender is playing either on this side of the servers.
Here, you can notice this is swamp or pit, and as you get up the stairs or up this level, this place is called lounge.
Here, this room is pretty crucial. This is called stock room.
So I don't know specifically where you like to put them, Sean, but I tend to do like just random.
This one?
Yeah,
One
that's
right
good
there
as
on
well.
the 3.
And then one up here.
It is ideal to have a Jaeger playing with you, so that if people decide to push bottom garage down there on that 2 ping, you can't get aided or anything or flashed while a zombie if you're like playing up here and holding rafters.
People will bring Capitao, and Jaeger does not stop Capitao bolts. So if you bring him Omai, he can catch the Capitao bolts, and you can't get flamed out.
If you have a castle or someone, you beep her off this door. But if you're Capcan, and this is a particularly good strategy, so people love to just shoot this default cam right here and just rush right through. So you put 3 Capcans, like so, on this door, and crucially, depending on how they push, you can either put the 2 Capcans here, like Grace showed you, or you can bring them over here and put 2 right here. Because when they're sweeping this zone, they're more likely to just not check this corner, and they're just gonna push up thinking you're gonna be playing from here. So they'll walk right into these traps, and if they don't die to those, they're definitely dying to these.
Okay, we're going to start with some important site reinforcements here. We're going to reinforce all of stock wall. This needs to be electrified. We're going to reinforce all of kitchen hallway wall. I'll show you why it's kitchen hall in a moment. All this, all these. So that's 6 reinforcements. This is kitchen hallway because this is kitchen. We're going to castle this. Castle is important here. If we don't have castle, we lose the game. Castle that. Castle this double. And then we're gonna castle this double. Well, this zone here is called Wolf Door. You can see there's a wolf right here. If you hear someone say
Loading new
wolf,
mag.
that's right here. So that means you gotta be aware if you're in sight. Either way, this is gonna get castle barricaded. This whole site is about holding pixels if you're the site player. There are only 2 to 3 site players max. Everybody else should be roaming. One is here. Because people love to break open that door. And you can break their toes off as they try to go wolf. You can break their toes off if they try to go main. Inch, you're well barricaded because this electrified, and this electrified. The grossest peak angle is right here because you can actually headshot everybody. Those are all the site reinforcements.
The angle.
You also put
And they also
really, really, really high head holes here. For our roamers here, you're gonna reinforce jacuzzi wall. And council should have 1 barricade left. You're just gonna put on gym wall window right there. Then you're gonna set up like you're playing gym bedroom. This wall here, front wall. And since we have a bandit in a cave,
there should be a battery left over.
your roamers are going to be well guarded by this castle barricade. And they have these ridiculous high holes, which they can use to shoot people in strip pixel angles.
Like this?
This light blocks
By
his
this
bullets,
light.
but I can just shoot him chest level through the wall.
Like that.
We're going to have 2 to 3 roamers, depending. Probably 3. 1 playing cash with a shotgun. Ideally soulless. 1 playing master, just to behind mattress. And then you're going to have 1 person playing this hatch. This master guy is going to be playing mattress and over this way. Just to make sure that if they come logi, we know. There should be people there. If they plant bar, because you make these vert holes here. So you never actually have to go downstairs. These vert holes are really
Swapping
good,
mag.
because you can see all the way over bar. If you make these vert holes, you can see all the way over wolf.
Swapping mag.
It's a pixel, yes, but you can still see wolf. And you can ignite another person that goes down here. You can nitro through the floorboards. It's really imperative that the people above stay above because they can always cycle down so fast. The default is here. Castle's here. If I peek these angles here, I can see them as they come through that castle. And that is bar gaming.